I get asked pretty often, is trading easy? And my initial answer is always the same. Absolutely not, right? Does it get easier with time? Yes. Once you've developed a system, once you've created a trade plan, once you have a checklist, once you've invested hundreds and hundreds of hours of screen time, once you've kind of refined your approach, you've experienced different market conditions, once you have got a feel for what feels right and what doesn't feel right, once you've proven yourself profitable paper trading, once you've started, using live money, overcoming that emotion, starting the process of scaling up, overcoming that emotion, yeah, it does get easier as time progresses, like anything. I tell people to equate it to their favorite hobby, right? Whatever your favorite hobby might be, you probably sucked at it when you started. But if you invested enough time, if you invested in some training and some coaching, and you've watched a bunch of people that know how to do it, you will over time become very accustomed to what that feels like and then you'll be able to kind of shorten that learning curve. The problem is society is so accustomed to instant gratification that people think they're going to fire up this trading account and they're just going to be wildly successful. Trading has a lot to do with the person that you are, not so much the market, believe it or not. It more or less comes down to who you are as a trader, who you are as when it comes to your character, your discipline, your consistency. Are you able to stay unwavered after taking a loss? So there's a lot of things that come into play, and these are all emotions that you have to battle, right? And a lot of people can do it, a lot of people can't do it. They say most traders fail. They do because they have this perception that it's easy, right? They watch these 2-minute YouTube clips about some guy telling you, how easily he extracted $20,000 out of the market today. And you go, holy crap, that would absolutely change my life. Now, what you don't know is that guy invested 3 to 5, maybe 7 to 10 years perfecting his or her approach to their trading plan. My approach is going to be different than yours, and yours is going to be different than the next person's, right? Most of the traders that come to trade with me every day, they come to trade with me to learn from my mistakes, because I spend, when the market's not offering us an opportunity, I spend a good amount of time every day discussing the things that I have personally struggled with in depth, so that they have the opportunity to learn from those struggles. Now, I've got clients who have never ever touched a stock chart in their lifetime, let alone know what the futures market is. In 90 days have turned into a consistently profitable trader. I have clients that have been with me for years, and they can't keep themselves balanced long enough to achieve consistent profitability, right? They take these great trades, they make a bunch of money, they feel like they're on top of the world, and instead of just calling it a day, they keep trading. Then they take a loss, then they start revenge trading, and before you know it, their green day that anybody would have been proud of taking turned into a shitty red day. So I share this stuff with you guys not to discourage you, but to help you understand that there is a process. If you want to trade, it is a full-on commitment, right? People go to college for 4 years before they ever get any genuine real-life job market experience for whatever it was they went to college for. So how long do you think it takes somebody to establish themselves into a career, right? You probably got at least 4 years of training, right? College, getting the degree, the whole process, understanding what is expected of you to do the job that you've set out to do. And then, you're talking at least a few years invested into that position to start scaling up, right? To start having the opportunity to rise in the company, having the opportunity to, serve more people, earn more income, so on and so forth. Trading is a long game investment, just like a career is, right? Nobody walks into the president and CEO's office and parks their ass behind that person's desk and says, I'm the new president and CEO of this XYZ company, because they want to be, right? Like, they have to prove themselves invaluable. It's the same thing with trading, guys. You have to prove yourself invaluable to your approach to the market. You have to do it with a great deal of consistency, a great deal of discipline. You got to enter the market with a calm, level head. And you have to stay and keep that calm, level head, even if you take a loss. And even if you take a win, right? Because sometimes we get an ego, and the market will humble you quicker than anything else in your life has ever humbled you before. So, the short answer, is trading easy? Absolutely not. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Will it take time? Absolutely. Right? It's no different than advancing in a career. It's the same thing. You must grow into the trader you're going to become. Undeniably, that's who you must become. And it will take a great deal of time. And once you've mastered one approach to the market, you'll need to go on to another, and another, and another. All right? You want to be able to partake in a trending market. You want to know how to identify high probability reversals. You want to know how to scalp the market, right? There's going to be a lot of different approaches to the market that you're going to need to become proficient at. And that takes time. And if you're willing to put the time in, the reward is unlike anything else. So I encourage you to decide if this is something you are absolutely willing to invest in for the long term. If trading is something you're willing to invest in for the long term, and you're looking at it as a career choice, a career decision, I'm not telling you to quit your job, I'm telling you to start the process of learning, right? No, there's no better way to learn than actual live screen time. And that is why I spend so many hours a month with my clients, right? What I charge them is pennies compared to the amount of time that I spend with them interpreting the market and helping them understand what's happening, when, where, and why. And that's what you need, right? Because you can start staring at a chart today and you'll have no idea what you're looking at. And I'm not saying you have to work with me, but you have to work with somebody who's going to help you understand and interpret the market from a perspective of their own mistakes, because that is the only way you're going to shorten the learning curve. So, is trading easy? Absolutely not. Is it worth it? Absolutely. It all comes down to, are you willing to put the time, money, effort into becoming the best trader that you are able to be? I hope you are. And if you're not, I hope you're able to make that decision and just step away and not look back, because there's something else in your life that's calling you, and that is okay as well. So if you found this video informational, if you learned something from it, if you enjoy the content I'm sharing, I ask you to like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, and again, you do like the content, I ask you to subscribe. It does help the channel grow. And again, guys, my effort isn't to sell you something. My efforts are to help you learn from the mistakes that I have made so that you can avoid, some of the hurdles that I personally had to overcome. I appreciate your time as always. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.